Hello crypto world. We're here at Decent.bet base camp in Las Vegas. For those that don't know me, my name is Connolly. I'm the COO of Decent.bet.
Also known as the Machine. Kurt Connolly, the Machine.
Thank you. Next to me, you'll have the one and only Jedidiah Taylor, the CEO of Decent.bet. For those that don't know you, he is the mastermind behind Decent.bet. And I'm truly blessed to be sitting with this man, and it's been the last few weeks with this man in Vegas. We're taking some time out today. The team is behind the walls here, grinding away, working very, very hard on getting our platform ready for ICO. But Jedidiah and I felt responsible, and we felt like we needed to take some time out to create a video series, and this is the first of many, to answer some questions, to give you a bit more insight and some in-depth background on Decent.bet, because we feel that's where a lot of the questions are coming from at the moment. So I'm going to fire out some questions, and Jed's going to give a bit of background and some overview. So I suppose the first one I probably should answer for most of people is where did the Decent.bet idea come from?
Sure. So looking back, it's been a long journey. It's been months, but it feels like years. How fast time is going, how exciting everything is. But the idea originated from kind of identifying what was happening worldwide with really, I think, an unprecedented banking crisis. And what has happened is there's upwards of, I think, 20 national banks, or central banks, excuse me, that are at negative or zero interest rates. And aside from negative and zero interest rates, which is unheard of from orthodox economics, is unemployment as well as going through the roof. And I think one of the unique instances where this is happening is Greece, for example, and it's one that I've particularly paid attention to. We have, I think, 70% plus unemployment on top of the negative interest rate with the banks, and people actually refer to the younger generation in Greece as a lost generation because they have no ability to earn income due to the unemployment, let alone a place to store that income if they were able to earn it. So I think Bitcoin and cryptocurrency in general has done a great job at replacing the traditional banking account and as like a preservation of wealth mechanism. But what I think is a lingering and underlying problem that still needs to be solved is the unemployment. And I think the evolution of cryptocurrency is starting to allow people to earn through cryptocurrency. And the thing that I think is really exciting about Decent.bet is its passive income.
Yeah, so we're not only just a gambling, casino, online sports bet platform. Our true mission behind Decent.bet is more around the passive income, right?
Sure, it's to enable the world to have the opportunity that historically has had huge barriers to entry, right? Like for any one of us to own a portion of a casino or anything like that is almost unheard of because the costs involved with it, the licensing, the regulations, you have to know people.
The opportunity's never there.
Yeah, the users that'll use and play in the casino. And we felt if we can create this platform and kind of break down those barriers to entry and decentralize the opportunity, allowing anybody in the world to essentially own a portion of a casino, that would be really exciting and help to solve that, again, kind of underlying issue of inability to earn income in particular places around the world.
Beautiful. Awesome. I suppose another thing that we just keep getting hammered about, we probably had 100 requests today, is ICO date.
Sure.
Okay, I know we're a bit locked down at the moment, dependent on a few things, so I think it's a relevant question we need to answer and give some insight into that.
Sure, and we apologize for those that are on Slack. We get a lot of questions, and often the response is, those details will be released shortly. The only reason for that is out of respect for you all, to be honest. We don't want to miss deadlines. We want to under-promise and overachieve, if anything, rather than over-promise and under-deliver. And one of the worst case scenarios for us would be to throw a date out there and have something that we couldn't foresee affect our ability to deliver on that date, and then ultimately, again, dropping the ball and not doing what we say. A lot of cryptocurrency is based on trust, And that's why transparency and following through is so important to us, as we feel that'll create the bond and the trust with the community that allows them to see everything we're doing and see that we are on top of it. We do follow through.
Yeah. So the ICO date is coming.
It is coming. So back to the question. Sorry for the disclaimer. It is coming soon. We are. I will give you guys rough dates. We are shooting for the middle of September. One thing that I just want to bring to everybody's attention, if you're not familiar with how the Ethereum blockchain works with ICOs, is you can't just pick a date and a time. You actually pick a block within the blockchain as to when the ICO will start, and as soon as that block occurs, then that's when the actual time starts. So again, we're thinking beginning of middle September, and we will announce that block and that rough estimate timeline countdown type thing here soon.
Perfect. You touched on being transparent. Ever since I come on board with Decent.bet, the foundations have been laid from the very start about being transparent. And we try our utmost to be as transparent as possible through all our channels, and even so much the investors that have come out recently. We've invited investors out to Vegas to see all our books, so to speak.
Yeah, we want everybody to see everything we're doing, and we have had investors express an interest and a big interest, and we wanted to reassure them as to what they were investing in and how it all worked. So we actually invited them down to Las Vegas for our after party and got to spend a few days.
Amazing, some amazing people. We met some,
wouldn't even call them friends. They're really family. At this point. And to everybody in the community over time, I think we'll all kind of look at this as our D-Bet family, because we all are in this together and have the same goals, I think, which is success.
And I suppose that's a good lead-in for our team as well. We have team that, not all the team is sitting here with us. We have team that are working remotely. And we feel very
across the world.
Yeah, I mean, I come from Australia to here.
You'd be surprised how spread out we are. We really, and that just goes back again to the interest there is, and into the idea is not only from a community standpoint have we received tons of interest, but even an interest to help work on the platform and contribute to the team. We've gained interest from all over the world, and happy to say we have a team.
Yeah, and we're getting interest right into 10 minutes ago. I suppose one of the last things is that I'd like to say is, on top of all of this, is that we're truly humbled by the support and energy that everyone's brought, and we were so excited, and we truly believe that this is going to be a game changer when it comes to launching an ICO. So we thank you for your patience.
Yeah, and we couldn't do it without all of you. And to go back to the previous point, which I think was important to both of us, is to the D-Bet team. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, D-Bet community. We wouldn't be here, obviously, if it wasn't for all of you. So thank you. And I think this is the first of what Kurt mentioned would be a series of short videos, and the purpose of this video was to simply introduce what the concept behind the idea of the videos is, what we're trying to accomplish, as well as give a little background that we touched on briefly. One other important thing that we wanted to mention was, when I first came up with this idea, and going back to the background, is one of the things that had to happen is I made a conscious decision to fund the majority of the platform pre-ICO myself. And don't get me wrong, there's been incredible ICOs out there. I think we've all been blessed.
Been part of it, right?
Been a part of, and they've done well for all of us. But with this concept and with this opportunity, we wanted to deliver something at ICO where we can actually generate revenue. At ICO, it's kind of unheard of.
Yeah, it hasn't been done right.
So we wanted to be different. We wanted to deliver as much value as we could to all of the investors, all of the community, and obviously back to the team. It's their hard work that ultimately gets published and is the reward itself. So just wanted to point that out. We are extremely different. We're looking to provide a suite of slot machines at ICO. Originally we were thinking of just one.
We're so far ahead of schedule there, right?
Yeah, we've been working hard, and that's just the honest truth. And due to that hard work, we were prepared to offer, I think, at least 5.
Yeah, 5. Yeah, maybe a little bit more, but we don't overcommit.
Under promise, overachieve, right? Yeah, so delivering 5, wink, wink, slot machines at ICO, as well as a sports book. And due to the interest and our continual kind of mission to deliver as much value as we can, we've actually hired on more developers than were anticipated pre-ICO, and are looking to offer, you know, as much as we can, and we might have a few surprises for you guys. So stay tuned.
Stay tuned, yes. So wrap this up.
One last thing.
Oh, one last, you're gonna...
And for all the Slack community out there that recognize our buddy Boink here, we were able to put that on our shirts, again, just due to the interest and support. We actually reached out to the creator of Cyanide and Happiness, which is where that character comes from, and he thought it was a decent idea to put the Boink Man on our shirts. So hope you guys have a little fun with it. Part of our culture will always be fun.
Totally, yeah. We're a very fun bunch.
Yes, so we want you guys to all have fun, so we'll do as much as we can to entertain you and show more of Rev's dances and all that fun stuff, as well as find some opportunities to do some fun Boink type things.
Yeah, so thank you for your time. We look forward to bringing you more content, and all the best.
Take care. Thank you.